Hello guys, how is it going? Welcome back. We are continuing on here with the Tomb of the Eaters. Last time we had just made it up to the priests and royal families section. We are now 3 strata high. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Actually, not that slowly. We've been pretty hasty with it, actually, I would say. We just got to make sure now we don't get chewed through the floor. One thing I do notice, though, is that our carry weight is kind of getting up there, so we may recoil in a moment back home and drop our stuff off. The good news is, I should say, is that we have a reprogrammable recoiler here that we can change. So we can jump straight back here if we do that, so we won't have to go through the whole rigmarole of coming back here. Now, this is a doubler here. This is a little scary. If we can loot this before any crypt ferrets get in here, that'd be perfect. I'm going to start to preemptively take out these, what are they called? Crypt sitters. Yeah. Also, I've noticed that that should be there. Right, let's go. Start with a swipe. Shoot this guy. And we're good. Alright, beautiful. I was actually thinking that maybe by fighting that guy, this guy would activate as well. But that seems not to be the case. Dude, you don't want to stay away from me. You want to get close. Otherwise, I'm just going to hit you with my linear cannons. And there we go. Right, what do we have here? Ooh. We have an engraved, powered exoskeleton. Don't really care about the engraving, but what I do care about is having an exoskeleton for more strength. What do we... Although, we cannot wear it, can we? Because we have a gun rack, so never mind. I will take it regardless. We also have an implant here for swift blocking. And now we have dermal plating as well for an extra armor value. Some pretty nice stuff here. And you'll notice right here we have the teleporter. Somebody has graffitied it. I think we're gonna imprint the recoiler right now, so we can jump straight back here. And now we're gonna go drop our stuff off, because the last thing I want to do is get right near the end and then realize that we can't pick up any good loot. So this won't take long. And we're gonna make, if we make it out alive, we're gonna make so much money. Trust me. We already have 1 polygel as well, so wait for something good to clone. Let's check Tilly before we go back. Nothing from you. You do have taco. Do we have a taco yet on this character? We do not. This would be our first taco. We should probably... It's kind of expensive. 600 is a lot for a taco, but they are a good trade good. Because they don't weigh anything. What do you think? We can grab a taco. We have the money to spend. We really do. Also, we've got so lucky on this character with all of the antimatter cells that we found so far. I do want to install the magnetic core if we possibly can. Everything else here I'm not too interested in. Let's sell some grenades that I'm never going to use. Perfect. Then everything else just goes in this chest for now. What the magnetic core will do, by the way, is allow us to get an additional floating nearby slot. Right now we don't have a floating nearby slot because it's taken by our gesticulating gloves. Oh, we actually have a second magnetic core. Okay, never mind then. Drop that. drop all of these. We got some really nice ranged weapons so far from the tomb. Lots of stuff. An obscene amount of brain brine. We could give brain brining a go if we make it out alive. I am totally happy to do that. It's kind of fun. Often doesn't work out very well, but we can use our Sphinx salt. And the last thing we do before we go back is we just check BEP. See if there's any recipes here that we might want. Got bionic hands. Interesting. You don't really have anything. Okay, cool. Well, we can go then, I guess. Before I forget, we do have a iCore merchant right here. Check for neutron flux. None. Okay. Then let's go. Let's jump straight back in. And we're back. Alright, how long until the bell goes here? 260 rounds. Perfect. There is one hell of a battle going on here. Whilst they're busy, I'm going to go loot. Also, I'm going to close the door behind me. Alright. I mean, these are always great to pick up. If we ever get a second pair of hands, you know we're equipping them. Nanan fingers are incredible. Probably, I think if we died right now, they would count as our most advanced artifact. Just so you understand just how good they are. Oh, look at that crypt ferret. He just went to check the chest. It's already been looted, dum-dum. Been looted by me. Okay. We got 180 turns until the bell goes. Let's keep moving. We are still looking for one of the creatures as well that we can give our repulsive device to. This guy's going to beat me to the tomb, which is really annoying. Right, you're right there. I see you. I see you. I'm about to lose you, though. Yes, stay right there. What did you take? I think it's you, right? You didn't drop anything. We've been foiled. We've been had. Oh, they're looting everything. No, 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 no. We can't let this guy get away. God damn it. All of my sweet, sweet loot. There's a goddamn thief. Oh, there's a new father here. Well, your children are now orphans. I hope you're proud of yourself. Oh man, this whole place has been looted to hell. Look at this. There is no way that those chests have anything in them. Fortunately. I mean, we can check, but I'd rather kill these guys first. And as usual, I've forgotten to reload my ranged weapon. Classic. Classic misplay by myself. Loot. Juicy, juicy loot. Woolly, sturdy, flawless. Interesting. And Resha floor as well. What are we currently wearing on our hands? Oh, we've got the friggin' just... Yeah, okay. I mean, those gloves have way better armor, but we would lose our extra 6 strength if we did that. And a slender gas tumbler. I appreciate the splendor. The splendor? The slender. Some kind of spiky ball. It's another point defense drone. And we actually picked up an R-splice seed as well, which is crazy. Cool. That should sell relatively well. Okay, the bell has just gone, so we are free to keep moving. Where are we moving? We came from up. Okay, there's a stairway right there as well. Ooh. Let's keep going. I really want to get the device. Okay, there must be a way through here. Yeah, okay. Right, this place hasn't been looted. So let's go take this. We will preemptively douche this guy up. Here we go. Full right hand bones and a freeze ray. Nothing I'm interested in, but thank you. Right, let's close this door behind us here so I can heal up. Okay, we were not recalled. Man, I'm loving all of the crits that we're getting. Right, what is this? Nanoweave vest with suspensors. Interesting. This would effectively weigh nothing then, as long as it's charged. Cool. I mean, nothing I'm going to use, but worth a lot of money, I'm sure. Okay. Keep moving here. I'm sure those slimes will come for me at some point. We went the wrong way. Ah, that's really annoying. You know, because I can't attack, because I've been latched onto by this ferret here. You can see here, look. Latched on. I cannot attack this slime, which means I'm about to get dragged through the floor. Which is kind of annoying. There is, however, a stairway here, so we can go straight back up to where we were. No problem. Oh no, that's a pit. Alright, well in that case we can just recall. Nice try, you son of a gun. We got a smart aleck here. By the way, I don't know why I always default to that voice. It's sort of like a 1920s wise guy kind of thing, you know? Don't know where that comes from. Right, let's go in here and wait for the bell to go. This fool wants to attack me, that's fine. Alright, there we go. The bell has gone. Right, this is the floor we were on before we got rudely digested. So let's keep looting, shall we? Just close this door so these losers can't follow me in. Oh, we got the new grappling gun. And another magnetic core. Haven't really used the grappling gun yet. Also, right now I'm toying with the idea of retiring this run at the end of the tomb. Here is why. We are currently playing a build that is about 3 weeks old. Which means... I'm recording this on the 16th of November. Which means that we are actually missing some of the newer parts of the update. So I was thinking of sort of retiring the run just so that we can experience everything. So let me know what you think about that. I will wait until this video comes out. It's probably going to come out the day after I record it this time because I haven't done a big batch. And based on the comments, I can retire the run or I can keep going. I will let you guys decide. This guy's going to ruin everything. Stupid jelly. How did he even get in? Oh, I see. To loot real quick. Because ferrets are coming. Let's deal with this jelly first. Okay. Let's wait for that ferret to leave. And then we will heal up. We are a bit squishy now that our armor value is lower because we unequipped our gloves. Let's see what we just picked up, shall we? We picked up a Enigma cap, which is pretty good, gives us confusion. And we picked up a bunch of pistols. Now, I know what the second pistol is. You're puzzled, huh? Come on, you can get this. There we go. Oh, it's a space inverter. We can do some craziness with that. I already know what this is. This is a hand vacuum. Yeah, there we go. Masterwork. Hand vacuum. Plasma grenade Mark II. Time dilation. And a mercurial cloak. These are kind of interesting. You basically teleport whenever you... They're kind of terrible, but they're kind of interesting. They allow you to teleport around. Okay, 140 round until the bell goes here. Who are you? Dioba. Interesting. Let's close this door behind us. Let's take this guy out. Grave goods. Incredible. Grave goods again. Incredible. We are really making the most of single weapon fighting here. It's great. Okay, here comes another crypt sitter. 80 rounds until the bell goes. Let's play it safe here. Let's just wait. It's going to be annoying though. Do this manually. Right, there we go. This has been looted. Unless we can kill the right ferret. There's so many of them. Okay, we're about to get a whole bunch of gorge growth spawns as well. It says blood all over that, what's this stuff called again? Grave moss. Yeah, there they go. That's fine. Close the door. This has been looted. Man. Wait, yes. Are you Natcham? You are Natcham. Okay, brilliant. Finally. We're going to give Natcham this repulsive device here. He's going to give us Natcham's ribbon. This is a really interesting item. So you power it, and then whenever you tinker from now on, you have a chance to get a random modifier on whatever you tinker. Could be good. Some of them are actually modifiers that you can't typically get. Like giant. So yeah, pretty cool. There's also a little story associated with it. You can pause here if you want to read this. Oh crap, it clashes with our gun rack. Well, lesson learned, I guess. Now, we could stay and loot if we want. I forgot what direction we came from. I think we need to keep heading north here. No? We came from the south. Been latched onto. Yeah, we came from that direction. Alright, I think we just, let's just west? I was gonna say wait, and then I decided to say rest. Let's just west here, and then, yeah, how do we get in here? There must be a way north, but it's blocked off. Might be a generation issue. Normally you can go, so let's just jump in the teleporter here. And then we can go upstairs. And then with that, we are effectively through the dungeon part of Tomb of the Eaters. We feel some ambient astral friction. They've got midichlorians. Alright, now we are in the actual tombs of all of the sultans of Qud. And you'll see as we move through them, we will discover their reliquaries here. And they are each guarded by cherubs of some kind. It's randomly generated. You can find out by reading Sultan history. If you press J and you go to your journal and you go over to Sultan histories. So we are in the tomb of Naxared the First, right? If you read through this, it will give you a general gist of what kind of cherubs you would find. Now, these are some of the worst kinds of cherubs because they all have temporal fugue, level 10, which means if we fight these guys, which I wouldn't recommend, not at this level, maybe we can come back later, these guys can all clone themselves a number of times. So essentially we go from fighting 4 of these to fighting probably closer to 20. Not going to work out very well. It's a shame because this here is the Kessel phase. This is essentially the best, one of the best pieces of gear in the game. This is always in the very first chest. The masks is a mask, and all the masks get progressively kind of worse as you go through the tomb. So the first mask is the best. I will show you what it does. I won't take it. If I take it, we will trigger the cherubs. This is what it does look. +6 to our cybernetic license tier, 1 ego, 1 to all of our stats, 10 quickness, 10 resistances, gives us temporal fugue at level 7. It's pretty incredible. The even sadder thing here is that we also have what looks like a legendary book, which would give us a whole bunch of XP from trading. And the good thing is, if you find a legendary book, you can clone it. And you can essentially power level by, as long as you have polygel, this here, you can clone the book over and over and get, like, that probably will give us like 30,000, 35,000 XP. We're not going to loot it, but we will read all of the extra lore on the walls here. You can auto-explore and your character will go through and it will collect any lore that they haven't picked up throughout the rest of the game. And with that we are done. What I'm actually going to do is just for future, if we do end up wanting to come back here, I am going to re-imprint, or just imprint, I guess, just so we can recoil back here now whenever we want, without having to go through the entire tomb. So let's go to the next one. We're going to get progressively higher here until we get to the very last tomb. This used to be the old endgame. It is now sort of the end of the mid-game, I would say. Okay, you've got light manipulation. See, these cherubs would be way easier to fight right now. You're a bit annoying. You're a bit more annoying for sure. But this is a fight we could probably win if we prepped properly. There's also a legendary shank here. Shade Shining Shank, which is one of the best randomly generated names I've ever seen. This is a Zetachrome dagger, so very, very good weapon. And it gives us light manipulation. Personally, I don't care about light manipulation. If we look at the next mask here, this gives us telepathy and light manipulation. Not quite as good as the first mask. Let's collect all of the lore before we go. Do not take that. And by the way, once you take one mask, all of the other masks get absorbed into the floor and you can only take the one. So don't get greedy. Don't get friggin' greedy, kid, okay? I actually don't know if you have two heads, which you can have in CUD. I don't know if you can clone the mask. I've actually never tried. I think you can. There's a few items you can't clone, but I think for the most part, everything's fair game. Okay, you're not too bad. You're not too bad either. And this is just the Earth face. You can see the masks are getting progressively kind of worse. Although this one does have teleportation, which is sweet. That would actually be a decent one for us, but the first mask is the one I want because we'd get a book from it as well. And here's the thing, we could take the mask on the book and try and teleport away, but because we are astrally burdened here, as you can see, there's a chance that our skills don't proc. So if I try and teleport right now, it will tell me there's a percentage chance. Yeah, there's a 55% chance of success. There we go, we failed. So we do have the ability to steal it without fighting the cherubs, but just know that it may fail. Out of curiosity. Okay, it's a 66. One thing I want to check is if we fail this, because it's from an item. Come on, I actually want to fail now. I want to know if if the cooldown is the same, or if it doesn't proc the cooldown because we failed. I imagine it will proc the cooldown, otherwise that'd be cracked. Of course, now we can't seem to fail, which is hilarious. Come on, just once. Interesting, it doesn't proc the cooldown. That is very interesting. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think you are. If we can loot that chest, it would be, oh, it would be incredible. I mean, getting away from the cherubs would be a nightmare, but we can absolutely do it. Okay, let's grab some more lore. Yeah, I'm actually considering going back. See, this face is much worse there. I think we have to go back. What is it that the guy from Lost says? We have to go back, Kate? This is exactly what I'm saying right now. We could kill these guys, easy peas. They just have light manipulation. I'm not that worried about that. We'll go right to the top of the tomb. And then I think I'm gonna recoil back down and take the mask. If we die, then we'll at least die knowing that I took the risk and it's my own fault. If we survive, however, we'll have the friggin' Kessel face, baby. All of the mutant ladies will love our handsome Kessel face. We'll be getting mussy all up and down Cud. Alright. Nothing else here. I believe there's one more tomb to go, and then we're at the top. Oh, no, we're at the top right now. Beautiful. And this is the tomb that they planned for Reshef. R.I.P. Pour one out for a real one. And this is blank, as you can see, and there is a null face here. The null face just gives you rep with every faction, but other than that, it does nothing. I suppose we should complete this quest. Alright, I'm going to barrel through this. If you want to read this, please pause the vid. Otherwise, we are basically going to try and convince this guy that we are Reshef. And now they will go and engrave all of the walls with everything that we've done. Which is cool, because it means we can read our own lore. So, we go take a look at this. Remember the kindness of Kamiba, that's us. Who patiently taught evades easy explanation to the simple pupil Sheba. What I was saying is we gave a book to Sheba over the still. But yeah, let's do this quest. And then we will go and hopefully grab the Kessel face. Alright, there you go, they say they're done. And now, we entomb ourselves. Just out of curiosity, is there anything good on here? We bore witness to the rare formation of an octosludge. Yeah, that was kind of cool. And a pentasludge. Is this all about sludges? Now this is a cool one. Gaze upon the sublime body of Kamiba. See the glistening gun rack. Very cool. Alright. We're going to get in the sarcophagus. You can see here. If we type entomb, this will kill our character. We're going to do it, baby. Here we go. We enter the imperial sarcophagus. The colossal lid slams shut. Darkness engulfs you. You died. But did we really die? Right now we have 437,000 points. Level 35. Now though, if we keep skipping time, we get a corruption. Here we go. Nin Herzog. Alright. And with that, we enter Bright Shoal. The darkness recedes and a new light breaks on the shores of your mind. As usual, whenever you come here, you do get a little bit over encumbered. That's fine, you can drop stuff here. You will come back. It will leave with you still. Just drop that for now. We're going to speak with this guy called Rainwater. Rainwater Shoma. Why do you call me sad? Basically, what you'll learn through this is that Bright Shoal, I mean, it says here it's the dream of a seraph who lives at the top of the spire. I like to think, right now from what I know of the lore, that Bright Shoal is essentially like the internet, or it's a digital world that exists, you know, amongst the ruins of the Eaters. We now have the choice of two things. You've shaken the wet life from my hair. I shall cross over into Bright Shoal. This will end your game right here. This is a soft victory. You can think of it as a soft victory. This returns you to CUD to continue the game. There's plenty more missions to do. This is what we will be doing. I was thinking about taking this option. We will do this. We will die organically at some point. If you do end the game here, you get 100,000 points from taking this option, if you care about points. Here we go. Return me to CUD. I am ready. We will now come to somewhere in the Palladium Reef. The matter of your new body starts to thicken and clot. You're inlaid with ribbons of bone, tissue, nerve, and flesh. We're back, baby. Our body is reborn. The neoteric body is differently charged. Lying inside you is another of the secret knots that bind the world. You gain an additional floating nearby slot. So that's good because that means we don't need to install the magnetic core. So if we look now, we have 2 floating nearby slots. All of our gear in this chest. Just press tab here to loot everything. And just so you know, if you have any body parts, they tend to stay, yeah, see? They tend to stay in the chest. So let's quickly re-equip. We need better armor, that's for sure. We're still using 4-person's armor. Force bracelet on. Use Kamiba's cutter here. We'll take the teleporting shield for that one. We'll equip both of our linear cannons. Gesticulating. Yeah, new armor is very much needed. That's our real. If we survive, this is our next goal for sure. We now have a floating nearby slot, which means we can put something in that later. I don't really want anything just yet. So I said we'd go back. So let's go back to end the episode. Let's see if we can survive stealing the Kessel face. Oh yeah, I forgot. They automatically become hostile already. So we have to be quick. They can teleport. So what would be the play here? We need to get to this chest. We can attempt to lead them away from this map. Might not be a bad idea, and then teleport back to the entrance. They are so quick though, aren't they? If this doesn't work, it's going to be rough. Oh, we have to kill the cherubs. That's so cheeky. There would be a way to kill them, you know. Hold on. What the hell was that throw? Yeah, we can't kill these guys just yet. We'll have to come back. Okay, my bad. One of them has followed. Are you a clone or are you an original? Oh yeah, they have reflective. Okay. I forgot yet again. Do we really want to fight this guy? Definitely not. Oh jeez. Please don't follow. Okay, they didn't follow. That's great news. Whew. Okay, lesson learned. Come back with better armor. I was saying about our armor. We got kind of lucky that we actually survived that. So, let's get the hell out of here. We did it. We did the tomb. Before we end here, let's see if there's any juicy loot to buy. Really want that book from that chest. Like, you have no idea. Nothing from you. Okay, now we're talking. This is Zetachrome here. We could mod this to make this really good. I did want to spec into axes, that's the problem. But I think we definitely buy the Sphinx Salt as well. I think we buy it. It's too much money. And then we dump like a magnetic core. Perfect. Alright, we now have a Zetachrome longsword, which we will set up. For now though, let's drop all of our loot off. Guess we won't be using Natcham's ribbon, which was a massive oversight on my part. And now our focus going forward will be good armor, better armor. Our armor is not up to snuff at the moment. You know what? We're gonna use the longsword for a while. We can still spec into axes, but for now, armor is our main concern. So we gotta keep an eye out. We also want to fish for as much cloning draft as possible. I will keep all of our trade goods on me for now. I'm gonna use them. And we can also brain brine next episode. Cool. Alright, well, with that said and done, I'm going to end here. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you enjoy, and I will see you next time.